welcome. So sorry about that. May finished up all good and on time, and I can't even sign in on time. I had some tech diff. The program couldn't find me, apparently. I didn't exist, so here I am. I exist now. How is everybody? Let me have a look and see who's here. Getting all my chat open. I had everything ready too, and then I had to close it all down and start again to try and log in. So now I've got to reopen everything. Yes, fancy seeing you here, guys. Who have we got? Welcome to, who is here? Helen, Susie, Maya, Kiwi, Wendy. Who else have we got? Just Pam, hi. May, of course, thank you. And Kenny. We have Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. Elaine, welcome. Who else? I think I've got everyone. Sean, hi. Nana, hi. Everyone else. Anne, hello. And Alyssa is here too somewhere. Waving hi, I'm sure. There she is. And Anne, and Joey, and Ray, hi. Who else? And Caroline. We've got heaps today. Where'd you all come from? Fantastic. Now it's telling me my stream is just okay today, so I do apologise if it's not up to par. Not up to standard. I don't know. As I said earlier in May's stream, sometimes it's arse and not class. But here we go. So today I've got this beautiful image by Izabela. Now, I don't know how to pronounce her name. You guys all told me the name last time I coloured something of hers. It's Rozrysowanamama. Something like that. Let me just put my phone away. So we're going to be colouring that today. Now this image is actually free on her Facebook page. So if you want to pop over there and check it out, I've popped all the links in the description. I will pop some more links up here now. Where are we? Facebook group. So there is an event going on at the moment where the admins in the particular group that I'm talking about, they have a challenge going where they've all got a different colour palette each. And of course, for the whole like 3 days since the event started, everyone's been going, go team whatever. And I'm like, I don't know yet. I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm just going to wait. Hi, Christine. Welcome. Hi, Loretta. Welcome. So the wedding was beautiful. Thank you for asking, Helen. It was a shame that it was so hot, though. We had a really, really hot day here. And the church was little. The air conditioning was non-existent. And it was very, very, very hot. But the reception afterwards was lovely. The food was great. We had a visit from a ringtail possum while we were all there. Lots of dancing and drinking and cheering and lots of fun. So guys, thanks for asking. It was a great time and the cake was amazing. For those of you here in Australia, you'll know about the cheesecake shop. It was I know that part of it was a caramel mud cake and it was absolutely beautiful. So yeah, good. Timed out already? Maya, how? Okay, so we've got Team Nicola. Is it, how do you pronounce, is it Maritza? Maritza? I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's also in there. Nicola, and who else is there for the colour challenge? I can't remember who they are, but let's have a look. I'll just get my little phone out here. So this is actually going on in Izabela's group right now. Let me go to the group and see if I can find. So when you go to the group, there's this big, there we go, Maritza? Is that how you say it, guys? Come on, help me out. Hanley and Nicola. So the colour, let me get the colour, let me go into the actual event. And let me get their colour choices. Alright, all the way to the bottom. First of all, we had... Alright, who came up first? Let me just see. Gosh, everybody's been in there posting already. Alright, This is the first colour palette, which is browns and oranges. There's like a rich browny red colour there. And there's this one, which is purples. I've got the squeaky chair again too, guys. Sorry, I forgot to go grab the other one. And then there's one more. Is this the one? Hang on. Yep, there we go. And Nicola's. So that's all the colour palettes that were given. But guess what? I'm going to do my own. So after all of that, I decided to pick Team Belinda. Is that okay? But I was looking through. Have you guys purchased the colour catalogue yet? Have you guys seen that? I think Colour with Claire did a thing on it recently, or somebody did a thing on it recently, but I brought it a while ago. I have done a review on it if you'd like to check it out somewhere in my videos there. But I thought I might try and use that today, but guess what? I can't open it. My computer doesn't want to let me open it, so I don't know what I'm going to do. But I will tell you I'm going to use my Holbeins. So I have already done a colouring page with these, but I haven't got the video out yet because it was like 8 hours long. So it's taking me a few weeks to do. But we're going to be using the Holbeins today. So it's the first time I've used them for you guys. But there's so many beautiful colours in there. There's beautiful pinks and purples and blues. There's like loads of greens. There's some beautiful oranges and pinks through there. So I've got heaps of colours. So no, Team Belinda, guys. Team Belinda. Alright? Here we go. Lost my camera again. Blimey. That was a bit Aussie, wasn't it? Hi guys, welcome. Who's come in since then? Been chatting there, off in my own little world. Who's coming? Susan, hi. Dawn, hi. Anyone else come in? Loretta, I said hi to. Kenny has said hi. Pam, hi. David, hi. Rainbow Mermaid Tail. Well, rainbow's not too bad, but so this is available, as I said, free in the group, and also the line art version's available as well. And in the link where all the freebies are, there's also a whole heap of other cute little images that Izabela's put up there for free as well. So pop in and have a look at that. You guys are funny. I'll pop the group up again here. So go grab the image. It's beautiful, and yeah, I like it. There's another one there that I would have liked to have done, but it was a little bit more naked. So I decided to go with this one. It's covered up more. So some of the images are a little bit revealing. Now, the Holbeins, I couldn't find. I went onto Amazon this morning to have a look and see if I could find a link for you guys, but there isn't any. I found a 50 pack, which I'm going to post up here now for you. But I did see a whole heap of them on eBay. So some were from Japan, some from the US, but I think they all shipped worldwide. So go on to eBay, pop in Holbeins, and you should be able to get some. Also, you can get single pencils from there as well. So something to have a think about. But yeah, what a pain, hey? All right, what I might do is, if you just give me 2 secs, I'm going to grab the non-squeaky chair. Sounds a bit like a train, but much less squeaky. Yeah, this mermaid's been doing some sort of booty workout, you can tell. So yeah, this is in line art and Greyscale. She is very beautiful. So, let me think. Colours. What's taking me today? I'm thinking about doing blues and purples maybe, because nobody had really had blue, so yeah, I wish I had that too. It's very nice, very, very nice. All right, I've got an image here. You know how, I think I've said it before, if you're not sure what colours to go for, go have a look at nature. Have a look at pictures of, you know, bright coloured things or themes that are similar to what you're doing. So that's what I did. I went in and had a look at some fish. Really bright coloured fish. Peaches, hey? Well, you'll like my Siamese fighting fish that I did by Tim Jeffs, which I'll be doing probably next week. I did that one with the Faber pencils, which were absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, I think next week that'll be coming out. So keep your eye out. It's peaches and pinks with a little bit of purple in there as well. So I'm thinking aquas, actually. Like, let's have a look. What have we got here? Where's my colour chart? Alright. Holbein. I'm thinking we might go like this kind of blue here and some aquas. They look good. So there is a royal blue and a cobalt blue. We'll start on the tail and I'll do the skin and stuff as we go, but for now, let's go the turquoise blue, which is this one, and what's this one? Peacock blue. Oh, yes, that's a nice green too. Just looking at them all here. And porcelain blue is kind of a green aqua colour. Okay. So the Holbeins are oil-based pencils. Or are they a mix, these ones? Somebody else who might know more about them. I haven't actually looked them up too much, so here we go. This comes with it. Oh, it's in Japanese. Sorry, can't read it. No, seriously, it is. It's all in Japanese. Anyone read Japanese? Well, I can't tell you what they're made of because I can't read it. Wait, there's another one. Hang on. There was another one in the box. This one's got some English on it, but... Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, well, that's not quite what I was thinking, but it just says health and safety use of Holbein colored pencils. Do not lick the core of the pencils, so no eating them, guys. Keep the pencils away from children while using. Wash your hands thoroughly after use. Store the pencils in a safe place and keep out of reach of children. Well, that's kind of scary. What are these pencils made of, guys? Come on. What the... Okay. Just keep them away from children. Why would I give my $400 pencils to a child anyway? I think it might be wax and oil. I think you might be right there, Wendy. I think these might be a mix. But they are lovely. They're really soft. The colour pigment is okay. They are paler coloured pencils, like as you can see by the set here. There's some darker colours, but there's no really rich dark colours other than the blacks, and that's a really dark blue, which I want to grab actually. We'll use that in this, wherever it is. So yeah, but they're really nice. They're lovely. More pastel colours, I would say. Indigo, where are you? Indigo. I'm just sharpening them up. Now the pencils came with blunt tops, so I still had to go and sharpen them all. You should not eat colouring supplies. May's advice to everybody. Yes, that's right. We cannot eat pencils, guys. That's what you missed. Ah, dear me. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to put some really dark shadows in first. So I'm using indigo. Use beautiful, I don't know what 3 stars means. It's probably the light fast rating. Hi Kat, hi. Hi Becky, welcome. Who else popped in there and I missed before? Beverly, hi. Alright. So I picked the Greyscale one because it's a little bit quicker to do well sometimes, but we may not get it finished today. Alicia's here to do us a little bit of a colour list so patrons can have a copy of that. If you're interested in Patreon, check out the link. It's in the top right hand corner of the video. Is that right? Top left? Yep, right. Doing the left right thing in my head. You know, turning around and imagining it, and like I do with a map. No, I've got pretty good sense of direction. So they do have a little bit of dust. I'm using Neenah Classic Crest too, guys. Solar White, 80 pound. It's nice and smooth and soft. I did a secure image with these, so it's kind of a secret and I haven't really showed many people. It's coming. And I'll do a little bit of a review on them, but I really do like them. They're enjoyable. So yeah, it's going to be really hard for me. I've got all of these pencils now and I need to be able to use them all. It's just so hard to get it all done. So we've had some fires not far from here. It's about 20 to 30 kilometers where the zone sort of is still, so it's quite a distance. We're still seeing smoke and things like that, but we're not that close. But it's kind of stressful watching them move across the country, the state I should say. They're just spreading and spreading. So I'm just going to do a few sort of darker strokes through here. I've done one sort of dark fin in that corner where it's bending. I noticed that my camera's on a weird angle today. I'll try and keep in the picture for you. So we've actually got a freebie today. Izabela was kind enough to offer a giveaway prize of a digital image of your choice from her store. So yeah, we'll do that halfway through. I'll also pop up this is a link for this particular image, but within this link you can see her whole Etsy store as well, so I'll pop that in. Neenah is my girl. You are so right. So this morning I missed Sean live on Facebook, but I did get to see the end of Christine's like 2 minutes and then I got to watch a little bit of a maze, beautiful image that she did by Christine Caran, one of her fairies from the second book. Yeah, is it in the second book? I'm pretty sure it is, that one, but very, very pretty. And May was using some pastel pencils, which I'm yet to sort of do a full image with. Yes, free download in her group. So I'll pop the group thing up again. Also on her Facebook page, if you scroll all the way down to like the bottom, there's actually a link to the freebies as well. So it's in there. She's extremely generous. And she's got some really lovely images. I've done one before. I did the witch. Do you guys remember that one? I think I did it with some Neo colours actually. So I have done one of her images before. Very, very nice. So I'm just doing the darkest sections. Like the curls and curves and the very tip or edge of the tail here where it's nice and dark. And Tim Jeff's book's out. Someone was telling me earlier too. I will be having a look at that today sometime. Also, I've started the monthly mix, and I think we ended up with about 70 images this time. So I'm going to try and get that done tonight and tomorrow morning, so it will be up for tomorrow. Just going over the top of that previous colour. I'm using Royal Blue. They've got weird numbers on them too, OP348, but they're not in any order, so I'll just tell you the colours. Who's got a second book? What? Now I missed. Wow. Yeah, it's not good, is it, Helen? The fires, yeah, it's just, we had about 10 years ago, actually, yeah, it was about 10 years ago, 2009, I think it was, we had what we ended up calling Black Saturday, and just hundreds of homes gone with bushfire. It's very, very hard. And at the time, it was just very scary and very upsetting for everybody. But I've been following along. I've got all of the areas where my family live all on alert, so I can just double check they're okay. And hi Shara, welcome. Now who's got a second book? I thought it was a third book. Hasn't he got like 4 books? Four books? Are you talking about Tim Jeffs or? I'm not sure. I've got 3 of them, I think. So, Oh, you're waiting for the ink to dry. Who of? This one? Of Izzy's? Yeah, pretty. I've got the, I already did the little witch one, and I've got the other mermaid one that's a little bit too revealing for YouTube. And I've also got the crystal one, the one with crystals. He's already got a book out. Today it was released. Yeah, Kiwi, it was. It was pretty scary. It was sad. Yeah, the whole lot. That's right, Beverly. It was. I used to work in insurance about a year or a bit ago, maybe 2 years ago now, actually. I've been doing this for so long. It was devastating. Just, I used to work for the Suncorp group, and they're a brilliant bunch of people, and they're very attuned into the traumatic experience, and they do whatever they can to help, which is what I loved about them. They have their little, what do they call them, events team, go out to areas where they're struggling with things like that, and they set up tents and clothing and things for people to sort of go to and you know, get fresh water and things like that too. So it's just brilliant. Alright. Now I'm going to just sort of do some little I'm just following the grayscale. There's like a grayscale line, and I'm going to fill that area nice and lightly so I don't put any lines or marks in the paper. Just following up the grayscale sections. Lovely. And I'm smudging it. I know, I have oily hands, so... Oh, you did, Helen? We were lucky enough to work at home, so it was a brilliant little job. Something that was good for the time that I was doing it. It was fantastic. They're really good with supporting, you know, work at home mums that have kids. So yeah, they had a work at home team. Alright, moving back down to the bottom of the tail. Can you guys see that well enough? I know it's on a little bit of an angle. If you want me to zoom in or anything, let me know. Thanks, Maya. Oh, you want me to write it out to you? Can I put it? I'll put it in the chat for you, hey? It is it is in the description, but I will just pop it in the chat for you there. This is what you would search on the Etsy or wherever, Facebook. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, I've got the link here, so I can add it for you. This is to the actual page that I'm colouring now, but you can sort of go from here to her everything else. So I'll pop it up there for you. Yes, the pencils. That's what I was going to say. The pencils are fairly sturdy. They're not really soft, like crumbly. Kind of texture like Luminance or Prismacolor, sorry. They are quite sturdy. They kind of remind me more of Polychromos, but the colours are a lot more subtle, so they're a lot more pastel-y. And there's a lot more sort of fashion type colours in the set rather than, I think Polychromos has got a lot of neutral colours. There's not a lot of blends of different pinks and purples and things like that. So yeah, so there's 150 in this set. I do have a link for the 50 set, which is still on Amazon, but as I was saying earlier, I couldn't find the full set. There's 150 sets. They do have them on eBay, so from Japan you can get them shipped all over the world. And price-wise, they're actually, I think they were less dear than Amazon was. I ended up getting mine from Amazon because I had a large voucher, so it was cheaper for me to do that. And the lovely Kathy sent them over for me, because here in Australia we can only get stuff that's supplied by Amazon, which is a pain. Alright, I'm going to leave the bottom of the tail for now and move on to the next colour. I'm going to use Cobalt Blue. Oh, it's not sharp. You can go light or heavy, it doesn't really matter. So they're like polys, they're quite firm. No one has Holbeins, not Blick, not Amazon or Jerry's. I checked. Yeah, eBay. And I found a 50 pack this morning, which I just posted the link up for. But yeah, they've kind of sold out. Hopefully they bring more in. They're really lovely pencils. The guy on Amazon, he does open stock as well. So, yeah, because I am denied about getting these because I was worried about the whole open stock thing. Because if I like them, I'm using cobalt blues. Did I say that before? Just thought I'd mention that again. For Alicia, who's typing out my colours. So the Holbeins do build up a lot, so you could do layer, layer, and layer, and layer. With it, if you're not pushing down on the paper, you can get quite a few layers of colour. But I did find on the Neenah, it was actually easier not to layer as much, so it actually came out a little bit better and smoother with like 1 or 2 layers. But I can see how on some of the other grittier paper that you could just keep layering with them. Smooth. Alright, so I'm going to move into the greens. Who was asking me for a link again? Yeah, Amazon Japan has them, you are right. But we can't order from Amazon Japan, so... I know that Holbein, apparently our customs won't let the large bulk of Holbeins in because apparently they don't list what the wood's made of. So apparently that's part of the custom rules here. So I do know that not any Australian stores don't really sell them. So, but yeah, mine came through fine. No issues. That's what I was told anyway, that's the reason they wouldn't let them through, or that can be stopped. Just going over the top of the previous colour, and I'm making sure I stay or keep those lighter areas free still. I want a bit of a highlight on the tail. And this one is a peacock blue, by the way, I didn't say that before. It's like a pretty blue-green colour. I'm going to try and erase and see how that goes as well. See if I can erase nice. Pencils usually erase nicely too. Just gone out the edge, so. I cannot find my eraser. Don't you hate that? Let's use the electric one. Looks good. Oh, I went out the edge again. Look at that. Bit rough this morning, aren't I? What do you mean I'm on live now? Oh, gee, that took time. Mine came in about 5 minutes before I was due to go on. And I was panicking then because I'm like, I can't sign in. Yes, it is. It's peacock blue. Blue. Sky, welcome. You tried, it's not working for you? What are you tried? I did pop the link down. Are you looking for the Etsy link or the Facebook page? I'll pop the Etsy link up again. If you click on that link, you should be able to get to the store. That was for Anne. Hi, Catherine again. Welcome back. Alright, I think that's a good mix of colour up the top there. So how's that, Team Belinda? This is my own colour palette. Actually, I think Loretta was saying about doing some peaches and apricots and things. I could actually do that in this because there's a little bit of blue through here, and I think that colour would look nice with it too. So we'll do that in the skin and maybe even the hair. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to turquoise blue. No idea where my cat is today. She's nowhere to be seen, and I'm home by myself today, so you'd think she'd be annoying me. So this is the turquoise blue. There we go. I think the other one, peacock blue, was slightly lighter. Not sure what that is across the bottom there, but there's like a thing overlapping her tail. Still say okay? You got watercolor book. Is there a watercolor book, is there? I've got Forest Girl. I haven't done anything in it yet. Look at that. I've got a scratch or something on my paper there, and it's going right across her tail. I might be able to cover it over. Okay. I'm just going to go, so some of these tail pieces, I'll move in a little bit closer and you can see. Hi. Zoom, zoom. So some of these, like, so these are the fins here, and you can see that there's like, breaking things here. Here, this section here is actually overlapping this back part of the tail. So it's kind of curling under. So I'm using the indigo blue again just to darken those areas up. So this one here has sort of curled up and around and it's gone under, so we want to make that darker. So I'm just going to go and do that. And then here we've got a little bit of an indentation, like it might have been a fold, but it just hasn't curled quite over. And then here we've got a bit of a curl. So we want to try and get all of those wavy kind of bits. Here looks like there was a bit of a section. And hopefully that will make those other parts look like they're coming forward a little bit more. Just added those in a little bit darker. And down here her tail's overlapping the other part of her tail, so we're going to make that darker. Okay, I'll zoom back out again now. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in the light, well, a lighter colour, and then some white over the top. So I've got porcelain blue. Thanks, Anne. Make sure you pop over and grab it, guys. And we'll be doing a giveaway shortly too, so you can win a copy of an image of your choice from her store. So porcelain blue. I'm going to try to, I guess, flatten the tooth off on the rest of the image now with this. I think I might leave some areas with a little bit of tooth, so where I can go and highlight those with white. So like just here, there's a bit of a highlight. Try and keep that white for now. And just there on that very edge, lighter. So you can see how smooth they are. It's just going so nicely over the top. I'm going to leave that section white. Using my board. What weight paper are you using? Jack, I am using Neenah Classic Crest Solar White 80-pound paper. I think the 80-pound equivalent to 216 GSM or something like that. This is the Solar White, and there is a 110-pound weight in this paper as well. Neenah seems to be quite popular with a lot of colorists. I think it's nice and soft and easy to use. I especially like it because I don't need to do as much work. On toothy paper you've got to sort of do more layers and more work. Probably get a little bit more depth in it, but yeah, I like this. I can use it with markers as well, so with alcohol-based markers, I should say, because it doesn't go well with water-based anything. I've left a few white areas down here where it's the lighter sections of the tail are sort of flicking out towards us. looking quite pretty, isn't it? Chocolate cake. Someone's having some chocolate cake. Now we've got white. There's two different whites in here, and I found that kind of strange. One's soft white and one's just white. But this end's got like a cover over it, and this end doesn't. I thought that was kind of weird. Who knows? Maybe it's so that you can know the difference when you're just looking at the ends of them. But I'm just going to use white anyway. Dropped my brush. Cake is good. Yes, this wedding cake that we had on the weekend was amazing. I'm going to concentrate in those lightest areas that I left first, so I don't bleed the colour out. I'm just wiping the end of the pencil too, just to get the colour off it, so I know that it's not transferring across. So once I've done all of the highlighted bits, I'll go back over everything else and blend it all out so it's nice and smooth. So, toxic pencils, eh? I guess there's a risk with anything that we use as cadmium in the cadmium colours, which is supposed to be cancerous, so don't go breathing it in, guys. And don't eat it, as May says, you don't want to eat it. Alright, how's that looking? If you want a little bit more of a curve, you could, actually no I can't because that actually dips in. So here I was going to put a little bit of a highlight, but I can't because that actually is flowing down and it comes up here. So here would be lighter and here would actually be darker. And up here would be lighter. I'm just blending it all in now, lightening out the tooth. Oh, that's what it was. It was the brush that scratched it. Cheesecake. Depends on what type of cheesecake. I made the Donna Hay cheesecake. You guys know who Donna Hay is, right? I've just used my electric one because I wanted to get that done quickly. I don't like to use it much because it chews away the pencil without you realizing it. But yeah, she's got this like famous cheesecake she made on MasterChef. I love it. The other thing is, the ingredients are so expensive. Cream cheese and eggs and all those nice ingredients. What are we talking about now? On Holbein, are we talking about Holbeins now? See, I can only see it in Australian dollars. I can't see it in US dollars, so... I think it was around 450 US AU dollars. Maybe a little less. Maybe it's 417. I'm still using white. It's the only thing with pencil, it takes so long because you've got to blend it, and I'd be finished with markers already by now. Markers much better, much quicker. Trying to follow the direction of the tail too. You might like to leave the rough colouring, and that's fine. You don't have to blend it out like this. You could just do the fine layer over the whole what? I find if I don't do it, when I try to scan the image in, it doesn't come out as clear and as crisp. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to go back in with the indigo blue and just deepen up some of those areas I lightened off. Lots of layering, guys. And look, it just does it so well. So who celebrates Easter? Because that's like our next, you know, big holiday, isn't it? Because, you know, I love hot crust buns. Fruitless hot crust buns. I don't like fruit. No, I lie. I like fresh fruit, but I have trouble with dry fruit. You guys talking about food, you're going to make me really hungry. I see all this, you know, chat about cheesecakes and cake, and I'm like, Easter egg of green beer, Wendy. What? Just got a little bit of the cobalt blue, the middle blue there. There's a couple of areas that I just wanted to soften slightly in the darker areas. Is that like St. Paddy's Day green beer? What do you think of their tail? You good with that? I think it's pretty. I've just got the porcelain blue again, just going in and lightening up where the white sort of softened it too much. And I think it's starting to pull up some of that undercolour, so I'm just trying to be careful now too. I don't want to get it grainy or blotchy. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm just smoothing off the tooth. Okay, what do you think? I think that's going to look good all over the whole lot. I think it's going to look good. What have we got? Okay, I want to do some pink and purple in there now. So sharpener. Yeah, this is full size. I've got it on an A, what is it, letter size for you guys, I think, legal, I don't know, one of them. 8.5 by 11 inch, this one is, and, yeah. Alright, so I want to put something on my hand. Let's just have a go around this nice glute area here. This is Pansy. Apparently pansies are purple, or royal purple, this kind of looks like. So what I'm going to do is, on the fins that are coming directly from this area, I'm going to put a little bit of this colour in there as well as this colour. So it'll kind of blend out a little bit into the blue. And in the lighter areas of the tail, I'm going to use a little bit of purpley pink as well. So just lining that. You can kind of see her tail underneath the fin there. A little bit onto her skin. Yeah, you're right. I wish I had a booty that looked a bit like that, hey? It's good to want things. It included the fluorescence? You didn't want the fluoro colours? Yeah, it's in the other group. It's in Izabela's group. Rozrysowanamama. I don't know how to say it. Just believe me. It's in this group. Posting it up again, guys. And also on her Facebook page, way down on her page, she did like a strange looking Neenah fairy, and the link to the freebies is there as well. I'm just going to put a really light layer of this in the shadows too on her skin, and we're going to give her like pinky orange skin. Oh, that's what that is. That's the other part of her tail there, overlapping it. So it's kind of see-through. So that's what that is at the bottom. I'm going to add a little bit of this purple in there as well. Hi, Shadow. Where are you? I can hear her. She's bells dinging away. It's pretty purple, that one. A bit darker here on this very bottom section, and just covering over some of those little scales too. Just as I come out, I'll try and keep that scale shape a little bit as I add the pink into it. I think that's all the purple I'll add in for now. A little bit at the front there. Alright, we'll go a little bit lighter and a little bit pinker. I don't know where she's gone. And you can still enter this one, that's fine. My froggy doesn't want to sharpen properly, it keeps stopping. I'm going to go with amethyst. It's like a purpley pink colour, it kind of, I don't know, let me see if I can find it on the colour wheel. It's this one. So I've used pansy and I'm using amethyst. Still adding to the tail area a little bit. Just making that bit a little bit darker where the other tail's sort of folding over. Okay, going over the little scale areas again. Might be nearly time to do a giveaway. I haven't seen Linda pop in. Is she not joined us today? Hopefully she's not she's all good. I know her dad lives near where the fires are, so hopefully he's all good. Okay, how's that looking? You don't need to have a Dropbox. What are we talking about? No, you shouldn't need to. Oh, you might have to log in, yeah, actually, to collect the files. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I've got a Dropbox, so I don't know what... I've got Dropbox and Google, what is it? Google Drive. I don't know. Not sure that sounds right. She's got really muscly legs underneath that tail. She has. A little bit up into... Oh, I went over the edge of the tail. Silly me. I don't know where my mono eraser's gone. I get a bit weary about using the electric one because it can compromise the paper and leave marks. So as you go to put in your pencil, you know, that spot might be flatter or something because you've rubbed it out. Okay. Now, I think I need to move on. Next colour, lighter pink again. There's a colour called Cosmos. I think that's a little bit too dull. I want something brighter. Maybe this pink here. What's it? Azalea? Wait, I'm looking still. Or we could do Rose. That's pretty. Let's do Rose. If I can find it. Azalea. That was my froggy. I'll just go pick him up. I wish I had a butt like that. Maybe when I was 7. Hi Lisette, welcome. Thanks for coming. What have you got coming in your package, Wendy? Also, David was lucky enough not to have to work, so here he is. So I'm using Rose, my dears. I'm just making sure I add a little bit into the ends of the blue tail, just so it all transitions nicely. And then from there coming back up. Cheese enchiladas and what is that? Chalapas? What is that? Oh, Pablo's, Wendy. Nice. I love my Pablo's. Oh, I just got a fire alert at Barrick. So I'm just remembering that I still want to use blue in the very edges of these fins, so I don't want to go too far down. Hi, Shadow. Hi. There she is. There's like some little grayscale sort of spots in there. I'm just following along. Now you're just not going to be quiet, are you? Hello. Gonna be noisy. It is a pretty image. Let's go back to the porcelain blue, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that just down the middle of her tail. There we go. And then I'm going to use a white to blend it all out. So it'll just soften it all off a little bit. There's like a really light highlight section on the bottom of the tail there. I'm also only using light pressure because I don't want to smudge the darker colour too much, but I want to smooth it all off so it looks like it's blended in together. Connie, was that the Patreon one that I just did recently? She was such a pain. She doesn't normally jump up like that, so yeah. Rat bag. Need to do a video of what happens when you're recording, because it gets quite frustrating. The cat meows, someone will come home, someone wants breakfast, someone rings. It's quite funny. Everybody's left me alone today though. It's all nice and quiet in my house for a change. Lucy is watching from uni, so she's kind of multicolored now. I quite like it. It's looking good. I do want to go back in with the pink, which was amethyst. It's actually, amethyst is purple, isn't it? But and just darken up those darker shadow areas. And just go around all of those little, what are they called again? Let's do a giveaway in a sec, hey? What I might do is I'll just have a quick break and come back to you. And as we don't have anyone, I would like a volunteer to do the giveaway rules and how it works. So make sure that you are in live chat so you can check that out. Anyone want to volunteer? Yeah, there's a direct download button in the top right hand corner. It is hard to type, isn't it, on the phone? Oh dear. Go for it, Helen. Go for it. That sounds perfect. Thank you. Just got a little bit of the porcelain blue again. I quite like the look of that. What do you guys think? I'm going to use some pinks, salmon pink and cherry blossom, shell pink. I'm just looking through some colours. Alright. Down here. I'm going to use a little bit of coral. Just from the shadow areas of her skin. We've gone over it already with some purple and a little bit of pink. Alright, so I'm just going to read those rules out. Helen's kindly put them up there for us. So there is how many of us? Let's have a look. 54. Perfect. So we'll do a number between 1 and 100. You can't start typing in a number until I write the words go. And once I say stop too, there's no typing after that. So no chatting until we've finished so that we can see the numbers being drawn all in a row, and it's easier for us to find the winner. If two people have the same number, the first one who types that number wins the number. No numbers after I say stop. The number closest to the actual number wins without going over though. So if I draw the number 20 and you have the number 21, then you're excluded because you've gone over the number. It would be the closest number before that number, or the number that is the exact number. There is only one number per person, so you're only allowed to have one. Who's typed in 55 already? Oh, that's funny. Okay, so let me just read out those rules again because everybody's been talking. I don't know who's got what. If you're watching and you don't know, there is a live chat underneath the video. Make sure you click on the live chat box. You may need to be signed in to be able to do that, so you may need to sign in. Make sure it's sitting on live chat and not top chat, because on top chat you're only getting parts of the conversation and not all of it. Pick a number between 1 and 100 after I type the words go. There's no chatting while we're doing that. Two people have the same number, first one wins. No numbers until after I say the word stop. It's the number that is closest to the actual number that wins. I think that's everything, isn't it? Oh, gotcha. 55 now, you're right. We got some extras. Ah, no worries. Okay, perfect. So if everybody wants to say ready, and during the time the numbers are going up, no chatting please. So that means no typing in the text box. So we just want to be able to see the numbers coming up. Okay. So now everyone can type ready. We already had that, Selena. And hi. Hi, Ricky. And Eva, this is where I see everybody I missed too. Jack. Pamela. Hannah, hi. Terry, hi. Little Bear, hi. Robin, hi. Kiki, hi. Ingrid, hi. Lisa, hi. Connie, hi. Alright, perfect, guys. You're awesome. Go, go, go. Well, guys, we're done. I've pressed stop. I had my little break, my little run to the bathroom every single time. Anyway, I'll grab my phone and we'll do the random number draw. Random.org. So whoever posted more than one number, then only the first number will count. Number 89. Let's have a look. $79, $83. Lisa. Yeah, everyone else agree with that? Yep, that's what I thought. Lisa's the only one that's in the 80s. All the rest were below. And there was a 90, which, sorry Becky, went over. Perfect. Fantastic. Lisa, congratulations. I'll contact you and I'll get your details. Actually, you contact me. It's a little bit easier than trying to find the right Lisa. And yes, you did. Congratulations. So you'll win a digital copy of an image from her shop. So I will chat with you about that. And yeah. Awesome job. Now, what colour am I going with next? I used coral. I'm going to go with some... I'm actually going to sharpen this one. It's completely flat. Comes with flat ends, the pencils do, so some of them, are, if I haven't used them, they can be a little bit, as long as you've got live chat on, you still should be able to see the comments coming up as they come. So I've got salmon pink. So just sort of extended from the purple colours that I'd already done in the shadow. Oh no, I just broke it. First one. She's kind of got coral coloured skin now. So orange goes really nicely with blue, and a little bit of yellow will go nicely with purple. Just roughly filling in her face there a little bit. Now I've got, I was not using any pressure then, Elaine. I was doing it really, really lightly. I'll bring it in a little bit closer so you can see it. Gosh, they're noisy, those pencil sharpeners, eh? Hello. This is Cherry Blossom. Just doing light pressure, and I'm just going over the areas to fill in the tooth of the paper. Now I actually want to burnish down the paper in the darker areas now. We're sort of finishing those off. And just really light pressure over the rest of it. I'm coming over all of the skin now too, with this colour. I might have to put the giveaway rules up in the description as well, hey guys. And up in the face there, we'll do light pressure over the whole skin area. Then I want to come back in with some of those colours we used in the tail as well, and just put some shadows and things in her face. So maybe a little bit of the amethyst. It's really hard to do light pressure in these tiny little areas. And a little bit of the pink. So that, that was the rose colour. It's like a dark, nice pink. Put a little bit on the eyes there. A little bit on her mouth. Just bringing that over her cheek a little bit. And I'm going to blend it out with the shell pink. Anyone copy a cake? I would like lunch. It's actually 12 PM noon here, so right on lunchtime. Shell pink. I'm going to burnish down the paper now, so using firmer pressure to blend all that in. It's not so firm that you're going to sit there and break your pencil either, but just enough to push the tooth down. I'm kind of smudging the blue again because my hand is over it. Got to pop my glove back on. That actually sounds like my front door. It's all good. I'll be happy coming home. I almost made it to the end of the video, didn't I? We forgot our arm over this side, so let's just put a little bit of pink in there in the darker sections, and a little bit of the amethyst. Just like that. And then we had a little bit of the coral. And then the what is it? Hang on, what? Salmon pink. And cherry blossom. And then last of all, the shell pink. So not normal skin colours, so still looks okay. I like it. It goes really well with those colours in the tail. Zoom out a little bit. How's that? Beverly, you're a patron. I popped the actual post on Patreon, so you should be able to find it through there. And also you can find it in her group. So in the actual event, she's got the whole list of details in there, and you can actually find the image in there as well. It actually is a link to her other free images as well. So I don't have that with me. Wait, I can find it though. But this is the actual group, the Facebook group. And other than that, you can check out Patreon, and it's on there as well. Cool? Are we good? Okay. Got to rewatch for the skin. It came out quite nice, didn't it? It's nice. I like it. It's good. We could put a little bit of white in there just on the highlights too. Except it's flat. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to repeat this tail section on the sort of fins as well. Just got a bit of white. Just in those lighter areas. On her nose. Lip there on the bottom of her chin, maybe a little bit. And she needs eye colour in there, so what have I got? What's nice and sharp? What about some royal blue? It's a tiny little section, so I'll just try and use the sharp point of my pencil to go and lay that in there. Good. A little bit of dark purple. What have we got? No, dark blue, indigo blue on her eyebrows. And she needs some eyelashes. Wait, let's do that. Multi-liner. Copic multi-liner 0.03. Just going to give her some eyelashes. She's got quite a tiny little eye there, but we can still see eyelashes. There we go. Alright, these bits up here. Let's go with amethyst. These are like their fins on her ear. And a little bit of the pink rose. There. Go back in with the blue. So I'm gonna leave out the indigo and go straight with the royal blue from the edge down, and then a little bit of cobalt blue, trying to keep the same colors that are in the tail. And then I'm going to skip the next colour and go to the porcelain blue. It's only a small area. How's that look? Night, guys. Night, May. Sleep well. So, yeah, we good? Let's start from the beginning on the... Oh, do you want me to do some of the water maybe? Like, what do you guys want me to do? Night, Helen. Thank you. I haven't got very long left, so I think her hair needs to have a bit of pink through it, but we'll get to that maybe later. Hair, you reckon? Catherine says hair. I think I might actually do more of the purple colour in her hair. So let's go with some pansy. It's kind of already marked out, so I'm actually going to follow the shadows that are already there. So I'm going to go in with the pansy and do the shadows. I'm not going to do any texture lines or anything yet. This image is so beautifully done. So just shading. For those that don't like Greyscale too, there is a line art version of it available as well, which is good. Alright. Bye guys, whoever's going again. Bye Selena. Lisa, don't forget to contact me so I can get some details from you before you go. So I'll finish videoing this up later for patrons, so if you want to see the rest of the video, and I'll also do a colour list as well, and a conversion chart for those that don't have Holbeins. I reckon we could get very similar colours in the Pablos. Pablo colours are almost exactly the same as these ones. Well, they're similar anyway. Alright. Now I want to start to add a little bit of texture in there. Yeah, thumbs up, guys. Do that. Who's still hanging around? I'm just going to put a couple of little lines in. Create a little bit of texture through some of the hair pieces. Just lining out the already marked out pieces of hair too. Almost time to go. We'll be working again on Friday on, we're starting a Polychromos colour along, and we're going to be using the image that I coloured on Friday with the Arteza brush pens. We're going to be using that for a Polychromos colour along, so if you're new to colouring, it's definitely a place to start. Ah, yeah, no worries, Loretta. Yeah, well, I'll do, with my conversions that I do on Patreon, I do Prismacolor, Polychromos, Black Widows, Holbeins, Pablos. Yeah, they're the main ones. No, I'm not done. I'm almost done. I'm getting ready to be done. Alicia. The gloves they have, they're just a half glove for you know what, you could go to the supermarket and buy a gardening glove and just cut off that part of it and it's exactly the same. You know, the white fabric gardening gloves that you can get for potting and things. Yes, I awesome, Lisa, thank you. I did know that. And perfect. This glove, you mean? Yeah. I've done a couple of things with animals, but not a lot yet. Still using the, how long have I got? 10 minutes. Purple. I'm just sort of roughly adding in some texture, some lines. I'm not too stressed about it because it's all sort of rough and messy looking, so I coloured in a doggy on the weekend. That was quite cool. I quite like birds. I like to do birds. They're pretty. I've done a snake and an owl and a fish. I haven't done anything with fur yet. I wouldn't mind doing a dog. There's a wolf in one of Tim Jeff's books, which I might try and do. Some stage. So I'm just putting little, I guess, flicks in some of the hair. And I'm still using that pansy. Okay, moving to the amethyst. I'm going to go over the shaded areas, bringing them out a little bit more. And just flicking out over the top of those other purple sections. So we're just sort of gradually building up little lines to create a little bit of a hair through there. Oh yeah, actually Loretta, I'm doing an image at the moment it's a buddy colouring with Sean actually, who disappeared. He probably said goodbye before and I missed it. But we're doing an image out of Mysteria as a buddy colouring, and I'm using, what am I using in that? Polychromos, and I seem to be smudging it a lot. And Polychromos don't usually do that, so I'm not sure if it's the paper or why it's doing it. But yeah, the glove comes in really handy. Especially with Prismacolors. They're the ones I usually smudge out the most. So with the water, I'll try to do different coloured blues. I'll try to do maybe a little bit of green through it as well, just so that she sort of stands out off the image a little bit. Doesn't blend into it too much. Starting to look filled in. Now guys, sorry, what, Connie, sorry, I missed what you were saying. Are we talking about Polychromos, Catherine? Yes, Polychromos, I got mine from the art shop, and you can buy them in individual or full packs. So I actually started to collect the Polychromos set as individuals, and then they had a sale on, and I got a whole set, 120 set for like 195 I think it was. So I ended up getting the whole set. And the other ones I've just kept as spares, which I haven't needed yet in the last 3 years. I think I've only replaced light peach. And I think my white's really low and my black's really low. So they've lasted a very long time. They're nice firm pencils, and they create nice good colour, so you don't need to use a lot of it, which is good. I think the art shop charges $10 for postage anywhere in Australia and New Zealand, so yeah. Okay, I need to add some of something else now. What do I need? I think it needs a light colour. Let's try this salmon pink in with that. No, it's going to be too close to her hair. Let's go with the porcelain blue. Let's try that. Alright, that's better. Too close to her skin, the other colour was. Just lightly going over the rest of the hair. Where there's any gaps, just filling that in. I think we could probably put a few spots of the rose pink in there as well. I like to try and use the same sort of colours all the way through the image, because I think it just sort of fits in really well, and you're not trying to find different colours to do different things in, which I think can be confusing for people trying to pick a colour palette. It's good to stick with, you know, a basic set of colours. That looks good. And I think I will add a little bit of that rose pink in there. Just a little bit. Alright. I think we're done for today. As I said, I will finish it. I'll pop it up when I finish on social media accounts, so you'll be able to check it out on Facebook. All of the links are in the description too for where to get the image from. Also the group that this is from. All of those things. I'm going to find my mono eraser so I can get rid of some of the little stuff. But that's our basic little mermaid going. Sorry I didn't pick anyone's teen colours. But yeah, you just do get I probably got a gardening glove. They're like little white cotton gloves that you can buy. People use them like for doing photos and things like that, so you don't get smudges on it, but you could do the same thing and just cut off the thumb and the other fingers, so just keep the 2 fingers. Maybe I could do that. I'll grab some and I'll do a bit of a demonstration. Go Team B, yeah! Ah, well, it's too hot here. Ours would be cancelled due to smoke because there's so many fires. Snowing. Thanks, guys. She's going to look awesome when she's finished. So I think in the background I'm going to use like more green blues, different to what we've used here perhaps, or even like purple blues or something, but I've got plenty of different colours in the Holbeins to pick from, so I'll have a play. Very, very pretty. So I just want to thank Izabela for the giveaway prize today too, and also for running this awesome little event that she's doing, and good luck everyone. If you pick a team, let me know. There's 3 teams, and then obviously mine's not an official team, but no worries, guys. Thanks, Kenny. Thanks, Joey. Awesome. Team B. That's right. Hashtag Team B. We'll go and boycott the group and we'll say, nah, it's Team B now. Oh dear. Thank you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you on Friday. I will try to get the monthly mix done tomorrow or the next day, and I'll see you Friday for the official start of the Polychromos colour along with Heather Valentine. Goodbye. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Thanks, guys.